guys, Linda here. I am working on some of these tags that I made. You know, I showed you how I come up with the tag and then sew it and everything. And these had a lot of red in them, and I thought, well, I'm going to make them into Valentine's Day tags, and maybe instead of sending a card, send a tag, and then person can use it in their journal or whatever. So I'll show you what I'm doing. This one was so red that I put a little black behind it, so I'll show you how I did that, and then I'll finish one of the tags for you. These strings are a little bit long. I don't mind the strings. Okay, so I have this coffee dyed doily here, and that's what I used at the top of this one. So I kind of like that. I think I'll use a little bit bigger piece on this one. I thought these doilies were really cool when I bought them, and I've tried to fold them to make pockets, and they're okay, but I just haven't gotten them to work really good. I want to put a little vintage photo on this one. I didn't on that other one, and I thought, oh, I should have. This is from Shar. Her husband made those, and they sell them, and I'll try to find the link below. I really, really like that. Okay, so this can just fold around like this. This is a little smaller tag, and I think that looks kind of cool on the back like that. And then I'll probably ink it some more. Okay, so I'll get that glued on. So I got my shot yesterday, and I have to tell you, I do feel a little weird, and it isn't a live virus, so you aren't getting COVID when you get it. I think part of my problem was the night before, I was just so, I don't know, whatever, nervous, anxious, whatever. And I didn't sleep really good. And then I had to get up early because it was, you know, almost, it was 8:55, my appointment. But of course, I wanted to get there at 8:30 just to be sure I was there on time. And then, you know, I got up really early so I could take a shower and make my breakfast and watch a little news. Ugh. So that's probably most of my problems. I'm just plain old tired. Nope, there goes the heater. Gotta close the door. We are supposed to get like 30 below temperatures this weekend. Needless to say, I will not be walking. All right, so what I did is I took a black Happy, maybe, cut out. I think this is a Stampin' Up die cut. I'm gonna put that. I have to put it on here because this isn't that big. And then Valentine's. And I did put tape behind it, so two-sided tape, so it would be easier to put down. I like to do that with the words. Then I took red and just very carefully lined it up on top of it. Just, oops, there's a little piece that's got to come out. I do think I had more trouble having the shingle shot just because when I got it, whoever gave me the shot like hit a blood vessel or something. I don't know. My arm got all black and blue and sore, but I got over it. And I do not want to get shingles. My aunt had it, and my father-in-law had it, and it's one of those viruses that lives in you, kind of like, well, chickenpox. And if you've had chickenpox, your chances are greater at getting it. And I actually had chickenpox twice. And then, you know, and then I've had Bell's palsy too, which they aren't really sure what it is, but I think, well, they aren't sure what causes it, but they do give you antivirus medicine for it, or something like that. I don't know. That was scary. That was really scary, because I thought, oh, for sure, my face was going to stay like it was getting. And for 6 weeks, it just kept getting worse and worse, and then it just started getting better and better. That was weird too, because I had to like tape my eyes shut at night, and I notice a little lingering, but nobody else can, so that's anybody that meets me now wouldn't notice anyway, because they didn't know what I looked like before. Okay, so we have that on there, and that's how I did that. And then I didn't put any doily on this one, so I think I'll do that right now. Probably better to put the word on first, huh? Because then I would know just how much doily to put on there. I'm almost done dyeing that whole 100-page book. It's so funny. Every time I walk in the kitchen, I just take the squirt bottle and squirt it. I'm like in no hurry. I suppose if you have a family and need your kitchen to be nice and neat and don't have a space, I just have a corner of my counter next to the sink that I can just go in there and leave it there and just walk by and spray. And I have taken doilies and laid it on the page, and then you get that nice doily effect. I haven't done that in the book yet. I probably should do a couple pages like that. This one's already edged just from the coffee. I keep using vintage photo, but I should probably try some other colors like the walnut, and I don't know if I even have walnut. No, I don't even have walnut. So I still haven't bought many oxys. I think I only have 3 or 4 of them. I have so much ink, and it's like, well, I have a drawer of it. And the drawer is full. And listening to the book, Declutter at the Speed of Life, she talks about having your container determines how much you should have. And for me, that is the drawer, is the container. And if I buy any more ink, I'm gonna have to get rid of some ink. And I don't think there's any in there I want to get rid of, but there's probably plenty that I'm not using very much of. And I see Tim Holtz came out with another new color that looks really nice. It's a pink, and that's one color I really don't have much of. I have these from Rubberneck, which are nice, because I guess last year I was looking for some pinks. Okay, these are really too small to turn to the back like the other ones. All right, so now we need to put a grommet in there and figure out the middle with my ruler. See, here's half, and here's half, and here's the center, so that gives me a place to mark, like right here. I love that, because if I don't do it, sometimes I can eyeball things. Might as well do the other one while I'm doing it. And a couple of pink grommets in here. Now sometimes, like this one went really perfect. This one needs a little bit more. So what I do is take pliers here and go like this. Just flatten it out a little bit, like that. I know for a while there were some out there on the market that you could just like use a pencil or something. I don't know. All right, so now the fun part, the decorating. So I have some little vellum flags here, but they don't show up real good, I found, unless they have a paper one under them. These are from Graphic Fairy, and I have the paper ones here that I've already cut out. I think I used the butterfly one. No, I used the rose one. Okay, so I should have. Here's the butterfly one. I just think they look so pretty with the layers on them. And then I have some other die cuts. I have some hearts that I want to put on it. I have some little clusters already made somewhere. Well, I know where they are, but I just don't feel like getting those out when I have this right on my desk. I'll put that there. Maybe this one can get a blue bow or blue button, since butterflies are blue. And a little bit of red. I love this red. I have to make some more of these little flags because these are really cute, and then sew them and make them into little clusters. And I really don't like putting buttons on without a thread in them, so I'm gonna put this little thread. These are really little buttons. And that one's gonna need to be a little sharper. Whoops. And then I put it on like this on the other one. I like those little strings hanging down. So we're going to do that on this one too. And then I'm going to put a blob of glue here so that it can sit in there and dry clear. And I think I'll make one for this side too. Oh, but see, I don't want to cover that up. Maybe just the vellum one. Let's see. That's off of that old pattern that I cut the little girl out of for my red page. That's where all this red came from too, I guess. I wonder if that would make me happy. We'll see. I don't know, it's just like nothing shows up unless you have it back there. Just see if I want to put that on there. Oh, well, I could put it below. Ask for simplicity patterns. They were just a little bit smaller. All right, that's not going to get used. This is going to get used on this one. And I got to ink it up. Because it's not coffee dyed. But that's the fashion magazine Women Who Sew. Sales of patterns. Maybe I can put it. I'll put it a little lower. Things that become important, right? All right. So then, do I want to put any of this on here? That covers the whole thing up. All right. So then I have this really neat little heartbeat I'm going to put that on the other side. That's where I put it on the other one. Let's see, maybe I'll put it up here. This is from an Elizabeth Craft design. I think it's one of the Sidekick dies that it was in. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love that. All right, let's see now. There's that little bag of hearts. You know, I keep trying to find Valentine's paper on, you know, sale. Well, if I find it, it's gone. But it's amazing to me how few companies carry like Valentine's Day paper. I was really surprised. I guess you don't, you know, and then when I'd find it, like I said, it would be gone. Gotta try them all out. Okay, let's see. That one I feel like needs another one behind it. Yeah, Yuki. Kind of fun to do two at a time, although that doesn't show up at all. I can do both sides and then decide which one looks best. This was just scrap paper that I had left that was too small to do anything with, and I just put it in the hole in the heart punch. I think it's a, yeah, it's older Stampin' Up punch. Okay, now what else do this one needs? This one needs something else. Maybe a little, maybe the flag up here. Where'd it go? Should put it on first underneath this. Let's see. Could put it out like this. That might be okay. Well, what if I put it like this and cut this off? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's what I'm gonna try. Cut a little piece off, put it like this, and then put a button on it. This isn't the same vellum. Let's see if I can find the same vellum one. This is it. Yeah. Cut that out. I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe and healthy. Oh wait, I just want to put it like this. I don't think I want to put this up there. I just don't think that's gonna look great. Oh, what the heck, huh? These are some tags, aren't they? It's like, how much can you get on there? Now, where's those little buttons? Here they are. That one kind of matches the cardstock that I used. This. Then I have to come up with the ribbon for the top. Maybe that. I don't know if it'll fit through the hole though. Okay. Oh boy. I think I need sharper, or they just need to be cleaned. I really like these ones with the spring though. get some like sharper ends on it. Sometimes if you just take a little tiny bit of glue and twist it around, yeah, see, it works really good. Now let's see, is this one glued on good enough? I didn't put this on this one. This one I just put some of this twine and then a little bit of this tulle. I kind of like that. I'm not sure if this is, I really like this stuff, but I don't know. Well, I know how I'll have to do it. I'll have to just go through, because I know I can't double it up there. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? That, oh, I love that color red. I do like red, but I like a deep red. Okay, then I'll either take this, yeah. And go around here like this. I wonder if I should put some tulle on there too. It is Valentine's Day, and this just reminds me of Valentine's. All right, I'm just gonna take a little bit of it. When I was cleaning my craft room the other day, I found this in the file cabinet, and I thought, oh, that's a real good place for it to be with all that paper. It made no sense. Okay, where'd the piece go? And that's what that book, Decluttering at the Speed of Life, it's just so good in that it talks about if you were looking for it, where would you look? And I feel like I'm constantly looking for stuff. And I thought, well, now if I ask myself that question before I put something away, then I should be able to find it. Yesterday I was looking for these containers and I couldn't find them anywhere. And it was like, okay, I got to find a place where if I was looking for them, where would they be? And I do have other ones in my drawer with my die cuts, but they're too big for that drawer. So they can't be in there. So they're in my closet, but I might have to relocate all that stuff. This might be too fat to do this with. That's okay. I like a little party going on up here. Let's rat tail that. There, that's like a little festive party up there. I'll do this one, and then it'll be done. And then today sometime I do want to do my other challenges that I'm in, my collage challenge, the 52-week one, and well, Roxy's, oh, I know, the sewing one, because that will be coming up again real quick. That challenge. That one I'm having a little hard time wrapping my head around it because she talks about a kiss and what else was it? A kiss and an X out of the fabric. And I always thought when you did X's and O's, the X was the hug and the O was the kiss, but I don't know. And oh my gosh, if you haven't watched Felicia at Mouse Potato Design, hers is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. It should be like in a museum or something. It's so beautiful. I like that better where I took the two pieces together and tied them. All right, do you think I'm done? This one needs to have a little heartbeat on the back, and then I can put a little message on there. All right, so those are 3 tags that I made using, or finished using the tags that I made the other day. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a great day and staying healthy and having fun. Bye.